Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsat. Let's have a look at the headlines. Sri Lanka makes its keys at the 57th session of UN Human Rights Council. Government aims to boost wheat bran exports to China. News in detail. Sri Lanka called for a focus on urgent humanitarian crisis and criticized the politicization and double standards in human rights reporting at the 57th session of the UN Human Rights Council. The Sri Lankan delegation responded to the presentation of the comprehensive report on Sri Lanka, which was commissioned by the UNHRC under Resolution 51/1, a resolution that Sri Lanka opposed. The delegation reiterated Sri Lanka's commitment to engaging with the UNHRC but disassociated itself from the report, criticizing it for exceeding the Council's mandate and failing to acknowledge Sri Lanka's efforts in economic recovery, social stabilization and reconciliation. They highlighted the country's recent achievements, including a 5.3% economic growth rate, improvements in inflation, and welfare programs like the Aswasuma cash transfer and the National School Nutrition Program. Sri Lanka also emphasized the progress made in healing from decades of conflict, including initiatives such as the Office on Missing Persons and the resettlement of internally displaced people. It further criticized the report for neglecting to address the impact of LTTE terrorism and warned against selective focus on developing nations, urging the UNHRC to maintain its credibility by avoiding politicization and addressing dire humanitarian situations elsewhere. The Cabinet of Ministers has approved a loan agreement with the Asian Development Bank for $93 million aimed at advancing the ongoing Mahaveli Water Conservation Investment Program. Cabinet spokesperson and Minister Bandula Gunawardena made this announcement at the post-cabinet meeting media briefing held in Colombo recently. This funding, drawn from the ADB's General Capital Resources, represents the final tranche of the multi-stage financial facility initiated in 2015 to enhance water conservation in Sri Lanka's Mahaveli region. The program, with a total estimated cost of $675 million, is primarily funded by the ADB, which has committed $453 million. The first two tranches were released in 2015 and 2017, and the recently approved $93 million marks the final phase of ADB funding for the initiative. This investment program is critical for improving water management and agricultural productivity in the Mahaveli region, which plays a key role in Sri Lanka's overall economic development. Speaking further at the press briefing, Cabinet spokesperson Minister Bandula Gunawardena said that the Cabinet has approved the signing of a MOU between Sri Lanka's Agriculture and Plantation Industries Ministry and the General Administration of Customs of the People's Republic of China. Minister Bandula Gunawardena said that this agreement aims to streamline the export process of wheat bran from Sri Lanka to China. The Cabinet co-spokesperson said that in wheat flour production, approximately 20% of the bran is separated from imported wheat seeds. This bran is processed into wheat bran pellets, which hold a significant export potential, presenting Sri Lanka with an opportunity to generate valuable foreign exchange revenue. The Foreign Affairs Ministry also approved the MOU, and the proposal submitted by Agriculture and Plantation Industries Minister Mahinda Amaravira received the Cabinet's endorsement. Stay tuned. We will return after the short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. LTL Holdings Deputy Chief Executive Dhammika Nanayakara said that the money raised from the recent initial public offering by the company will be allocated to fund the upcoming Rividhanavi, Sahasdharami and the second phase of Sobhadhanami project. Nanayakara made these remarks in an exclusive interview with Art Television in Colombo earlier this week.
After 1996, that is construction of 25 megawatt small power plant. After construction of that plant, our shareholders have not infused any capital into the company. For last 28 years, this company has grown to this level using its own internal funds. At the same time, paying a handsome dividend too. Now we have just completed our Sobhadhanami power plant project. First phase just completed, second phase will be getting completed first quarter of next year. At the same time, we are developing 100 megawatt largest solar power project in the country. We are developing it jointly with another local partner. We are the lead partner. We have been awarded second LNG combined cycle power plant, 350 megawatt. This company is called Sahasdana. We have already formed the company. So it's we are negotiating the power purchase agreement, and soon we will sign the power purchase agreement and other agreements. So the money we are going to raise from this IPO are going to go to this Sahasdana project and largest solar power plant project, Rividanavi project.
Speaking further, LTL Deputy CEO Dhammika Nanakar said that LTL Holdings is an attractive investment option for potential investors who are looking to invest in the growing renewable energy sector. He called on investors to invest in LTL Holdings, pointing out that it is the largest renewable energy company in the stock market, generating revenue from decades-long contracts and earning in foreign currency.
Our revenues, more than 90%, are coming from firm contracts, expanding over 10 to 30 years. We are not subjected to market fluctuations. I mean the foreign currency exchange rate fluctuations, because more than 70% of our revenue is dollar denominated. Power company, this large power company is not in the share market. So considering all these facts, and we with the new projects we are aiming at, and considering the strengths we have within our company, like human resources, we are a fully fledged engineering company with access to state-of-the-art technology. That is one of the main reasons for success of our company. We use state-of-the-art software, the other tools for all our engineering developments. Best example is development of Sobadanavi power plant project. So for investors, I think this is one of the best investment they can think of.
Under a memorandum of understanding between the government of Israel and the government of Sri Lanka, over 2,200 Sri Lankans have secured employment opportunities in Israel's agro-industrial sector. Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau handed over air tickets to 69 individuals set to depart for Israel from today until the 18th of this month. These jobs come with a contract period of over 5 years, allowing the workers to remain in Israel for 5 years and 5 months. The Sri Lankan Foreign Employment Bureau oversees the recruitment process on behalf of the Sri Lankan government, with job candidates selected exclusively through a lottery system managed by Israel's FIBA. The Foreign Employment Bureau cautions the public not to pay any external party for recruitment into these agricultural jobs, as the MOU prohibits third-party involvement in the hiring process. All official employment procedures are conducted directly between the Sri Lankan and Israeli governments. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.